Oh, sorry about that. Hi, I'm Chris. Welcome to our home. I was just looking for some pins online and wanted to help you guys do the same thing since you're here with us. We have a part 1 video for this. If you haven't watched it, you can click on the iCard. But this particular video is part 2. We're going to give you 5 more keys to success in finding great pins at a great price. Okay, so first key that I would say we have is that you should look locally. I live in a rural area, to be honest, in Texas, and so we don't really have a lot of local people. But that being said, if I get on Facebook and I get on Marketplace, sometimes I can find a really good deal on Disney pins, even local to myself. If you live in a bigger city, like we live a couple of hours from Dallas, if we were to drive over to Dallas for the day, we could do Marketplace while we were over that way, meet up with somebody, find some really good pins. For an example, I have these pins that I bought right here from somebody that was local to me, about 15 minutes away. And I didn't just buy these, I bought a whole bunch of pins, but this is an older set that's hard to get that I was able to pick up while shopping local. So I would suggest the first step is to look local, because you can always go and meet up with them. And anytime you have personal interaction with somebody, it's easier, it seems, to get a good deal, because you make connections with them. They're people, you're people. You get to know them. The second key to success in this video is to make trades if at all possible, and then lump a purchase on with it. Now this doesn't work too well if somebody's selling their entire collection, but if you're working with someone who sells pins that maybe they don't like anymore, and then they also trade, I'll see that a lot when I'm in Facebook groups. And when that happens, sometimes you can work out a trade with somebody, and maybe you're trading for 2 or 3, maybe hidden Mickeys or limited editions of some sort, and they may have a set similar to this that you can say, I'll buy that if you'll put those others in, and we'll make this trade, and then they'll pay for the shipping of this item with it. And so then you're not out that shipping arrangement, because they're already going to have to ship you pins that they're making a trade with you for. The third key to success here is to explain your effort. What I mean by that is simply explain what you're trying to do. There's no need to fool anyone. I mean, if you're out there to buy pins to trade in the park, well, just let them know that's what you're doing. A lot of times people will have lower level pins, and I say that just saying like starter packs, booster packs and things that are authentic pins that you can buy for $1.50 or so each pin, and you can buy tons of them from them because they're not really good for trading anywhere but the park. The other thing that you can do is tell them I'm only interested in limited editions, and so maybe you're trying to gain better pins, and so you would then weed out all that smaller stuff. And so to me, that seemingly makes a good opportunity for them to go back into their collection. They may say, well, you know what, I didn't have any of that listed here, but I do have some of them, and they may then tell you about it. Fourth thing I'd like to say is that you should know the regular sellers. In other words, if you're on a Facebook group, be on there for a little while. Don't just jump out there one day and start trying to buy, but watch and see who your repetitive sellers are all the time. 2 reasons. You may be one of those people who want to buy from them because you know their pins are going to be more than likely authentic. And so that's a good reason to watch those people and maybe buy from them. The second reason you may want to do that is you may be more like I am. I look at those authentic sellers and I say, well, those people know exactly what they have, and there's no way I'm getting anything great buying from them at my low price. But if I buy from someone selling a collection, well, then they might have something that's really good in there that I'm still going to get for that, $2 or $3 range. The fifth key to success is to bundle pins to make a bigger purchase. That'll in turn save you money. So if I'm going to buy pins from somebody, and maybe they've got a couple different listings on Facebook, and I say, well, there's 20 in this one and 50 in this one and 20 more over here. Well, that's 90 pins. I might be able to say, well, what do you take for all 90 that you have? Well, they may have been asking $5 each, and then $4 each, and then $5 each, but they may sell me all of them for $4 each, because I was able to make that larger purchase. And explain that to them. Say, hey, listen, if I buy this as a bundle, you only have to ship it one time. You're saving all sorts of time and energy and all the listings and all the correspondence and all the different headaches that go along with selling your pins online. And so when you explain that out to somebody, it makes a lot of sense. It also helps you out, because you only have to pay one shipping, not 14 different shippings to get to 90 pins. And so you're able to save money that way also. So when you go to looking at it, let me recap these 5 points. Is you want to search locally and make sure if there's anything local to you that you can pick up, or maybe local to somewhere you're traveling. Make trades while you're purchasing, because it'll sometimes cut that shipping down. Explain to them why you're buying things, what the purpose is in you trying to buy them. Are you trading them? Are you adding them to your collection? Are you trying to up your traders? Are you just trying to get stuff for the park? You'll find that helps you in the long way. And then number 4, know the regular sellers. Know who they are, so that either you want to buy from them or maybe you want to avoid them. And then 5th, once again, bundle your pins into larger groups so that you can get a better price. Thank you all for joining us. I hope that you're able to find a super stellar deal on your pins. And if you are, please comment down below and let us know. Also, be looking for an upcoming video from us with 6 more, which will be our final video in this series, 6 more keys to success in how to get great pins at a great price. And until then, from our house to yours.